Hello everybody and welcome back to RogueTech, where we are just about ready to deploy here, but we do need to go through and do a little bit of promotion here for our mech warriors. So let's just see what we've got available here. A point of gunnery for overhead is very nice. We'll happily take that. Okay, now we are officially ready to deploy. So, anything good here? I mean, there's this assassinate mission. It's a cicada, an extremely heavy supporting lance. You like the sounds of that? Target acquisition. Yuck. Okay, I think we'll go ahead and run this Comstar mission. We're not expecting too much trouble here. I think we'll run it here on 315. We're not going to be able to bring buckshot here. Anybody with blackjack affinities? Yeah, actually. LeFay is back. Perfect. We're also not going to be able to bring Death Crusade. Anybody with Centurion affinities, I mean, obviously Geezer. And we're able to bring in our Vulcan and our Firestarter. So Buzz and Scrub are going to be piloting those. And looks like Buzz gets the Vulcan and Scrub, by process of elimination, gets the Firestarter. I don't think he has affinities for it. I also don't think he's going to get affinities for it. So that's okay. Let's go ahead and deploy this. So that cicada should die quite easily. Yeah, it's fast, but I mean, we've got an arrow 4. So we should be able to get it unsteady, hopefully, if we can hit with the arrow 4 in the same postal code. And then, on top of that, we've got the Gauss rifle once it's unsteady, so it should go down pretty quick. The real question is, what is this, quote, extremely heavy supporting lance that they've got? I mean, I would love to run into more heavies. Salvage would be fantastic if we did. So hopefully, fingers crossed, that there's like an archer or what were we really close to getting? A marauder, maybe? Regardless, we need to destroy the target and escape. Commander, this mission should be simple. Illyrian Noble is participating in a patrol as a show of support for the troops. She's insisted on using her ancestral family mech, which is a Cicada CDA-2A. This should make eliminating her quite easy. Recognizing the danger, her handlers have sent along an extremely heavy supporting lance. If you're quick and aggressive, you should be able to destroy her little cicada before her escorts can react. Hit-and-run operation sounds straightforward enough, Commander. Just remember that if you get bogged down in fighting the escorts, escape is always an option. Indeed.
Command interface initiated.
But we probably won't escape. Okay. Up over here? We do have allies. Up over there. We could land on this island, and this might not be the worst idea. Let's give it a go.
I'm ready to fight, Commander.
Whoa, look at this place. It's so green.
Ready for action.
I mean, a J. Edgar and 2 galleons is not very inspiring in terms of allies. So, the cicada's up there. The supporting enemy forces are over here. Let's engage the supporting forces first. We're going to move off with our Hunchy over here. We did get a contact. Okay. Well, we're just going to make our way off of this marshy little island and see what we can find out over this direction. We're not going to move too fast in the water, but we will run quite cool. Yeah, our allies are just going to run around on this little mesa over here. I don't care. Whatever.
Position confirmed.
Hybrid carrier. EBM LRM, okay. Brutus assault tank. And an Axeman. And an Ignis. Noted. Okay. Centurions are going to move up.
Acknowledged, Commander.
This is our fire support Hunchy. Our Ghost is going to move up our Vulcan to about here.
Confirmed.
Our Firestarter can swing up over this way a little bit. Okay.
Orders.
It's our Firestarter's turn. And I was hoping we'd be able to make it to this cover. We're just going to position here and brace. This might hurt, though. We'll see. Okay. That isn't too bad.
Do they think they can hurt me?
I'm here.
Next up, the ghost. Okay. Honestly, the ghost moving up to here isn't the worst. It can fire on that Ignis. Go ahead and pot shot it. Okay, 23 damage to the Ignis. We'll take it. The Ignis moves up, fires on the fire starter. Gets a little bit of stray shots in there,
You need me to hold still for you?
but overall, that's not too bad.
Standing by.
So this is our Ultra AC 20 Centurion. I'm not going to fire the Ultra AC here, but I am going to fire everything else. Okay, got some decent ATM hits
Ready
in
to
there.
rock.
Our Heavy Rifle Centurion is going to move over here and begin working on engaging these guys. I mean, that Brutus is a little scary for sure. Go ahead, fire on the Brutus.
Locking on with all weapon systems.
Okay, you didn't lock on. That was your core issue there.
That should have hit.
Okay,
Orders.
so the Hunchback is going to step up over here.
Moving out.
And it's got to be the Axeman.
Affirmative.
And we did miss. This isn't shocking to me.
Negative damage. Repeat. Negative damage.
Galleon moves up. Sure, it's not really going to do anything. So the Vulcan is going to position up over here.
I'm going.
And we are just going to fire on the Brutus, I think. That guy is a little scary, to be sure. I think we're going to take a bit of a beating here. That honestly could have been way worse. I was expecting that to hit a little harder. Let's move the Hunchback up a tiny amount. Hopefully we don't stray shot.
Take this.
We didn't. And we also didn't hit, but we didn't stray shot. That's the important thing.
Negative damage.
Waiting for orders.
Okay, our Blackjack is going to position up over here. And since that Brutus didn't hurt too badly, what I'm concerned now about is this hybrid carrier. So I think we'll just go ahead and drop an Arrow 4 on it. That was a terrible shot.
Damn it.
You don't say. This could hurt a lot.
Internal structure damage.
Yeah, that hurts a bit, to be sure. However, it will not survive long. So we're going to move the fire starter up to here.
Location confirmed.
And the fire starter is going to light up this Ignis.
Target locked. It's go time.
Good damage.
Standing by.
This Centurion is going to move up into this cover here.
Roger.
And we're also going to Vigilance it. It took a lot of damage. There's no doubt about that. 51.3, huh? You know what? I'm going to do it.
Roger.
That was a lot of damage, but we didn't quite destroy it. The Axeman closes in. That's some damage, to be sure.
Took a hard hit there.
That's fine. I was really hoping that the hybrid carrier would be destroyed by the double AC-20 hit there. We're just going to close in with this Centurion here and finish it off. Ouch. Okay, we're just going to close in with this Ghost here and finish it off. Ouch. Okay, that's not going well. That is not going well at all. Pretty good clustering there on that Centurion. Okay, noted.
I'm losing armor left and right.
Yeah, it's
Commander.
mostly okay. We're actually going to drop the Arrow 4 on the Axeman over here.
Target confirmed.
He has AMS. How rude.
Negative damage. Repeat.
Okay.
Negative
Actually,
damage.
it's he who has AMS. Sure. The Ignis backs off and runs away.
Waiting for orders.
This Hunchback is going to continue to close in here. And we're going to finish off that hybrid carrier. I do not want it to fire again, but honestly, our hit odds are not good here. Okay, pilot ejected. You know what? I'll take it. We only hit it with 1 point of damage there, but that's fine. Now, we may well stray shot our Hunchy here, but that's a risk I'm going to take.
Copy that.
That one tagged me good.
So it wasn't the Hunchy, it was the Vulcan. Okay.
Copy.
That's actually, I was going to say better, but we hit in the leg, which isn't necessarily great. Let's go ahead and continue working on that Brutus. Oh, another 90 damage there. We'll definitely take that. Very happily. Our allies aren't going to do anything, to be clear.
I'm receiving you.
Okay, so this is the Ultra AC-20 Centurion here. I'm going to close in over this way. What are our hit odds like? Not worth firing the Ultra AC-20 with how little ammo we have.
Taking the shot.
Okay, sounds good to me.
No love on that strike.
Yes, Commander.
Our fire starter is going to continue to move up over here. Now, this Ignis is definitely not in the worst straits here, and our heat is a little on the high end. So I'm going to actually fire flamers here, because I do want to start fires, but I'm going to sink a little bit of heat.
Rear armor it is.
There we go. That's what we're looking for. Start that fire. Phase 20 is going to be the Cicada. That's okay. Completely fine.
Yep.
Okay, this is our heavy rifle Centurion. It's going to continue to close in over here.
I'm there.
And I would love to fire on that Brutus. Yeah, we fire on the Brutus.
Firing.
He's got that AMS.
That's a miss.
So both of these have AMSs then. Okay. That Hunchback's armor is getting a little on the low side.
Losing armor.
That's okay. We need to shy up towards the north in that firing corridor. And yeah, the fire starter, it's going to run into heat issues up there.
Commander.
But that's okay. So we're shying up to the north in this firing corridor, as I said. And we're going for this Brutus. That's a structure exposure there.
Reporting critical hit.
Nice. Our ally not doing anything. We don't expect our ally to do anything, in all honesty.
What do you need?
So this Hunchback now has a much more clear firing corridor here. And hopefully we take out this Brutus. Yeah, it's dead.
Vehicle trashed.
Wonderful. Okay, next up is our Vulcan, which is going to move up to here. And we're going to go for that Axeman. Yeah, not a lot of damage there, but that's okay. We don't need a lot of damage right now. Galleon also going for the Axeman, but I don't care.
Commander?
It's not tremendously relevant to us. Just thinking about maybe sending the Ghost up this way, and in fact, I'm going to. These three should be more than capable of taking out this Axeman.
Receiving you.
At this point, the Blackjack is going to start lobbing artillery at the Cicada, I think.
Engaging with target.
Primary target damage.
That was barely a hit. Okay. The Cicada moves next, and we'll see what it does. Closes in a bit, fires on the fire starter. Sure. That's good for us.
I'm here.
This Centurion is going to position... Honestly, I think here. And we're going to fire the ATMs. Actually, on 57%, let's burn the rest of our Ultra AC-20 ammo on this guy.
Acknowledge.
Ah, we missed both of them. Sad, but not the end of the world.
Black on AC-20 ammo.
Waiting.
Okay, our fire starter is going to sprint its way up over here.
Maximum speed.
We're going to need to continue to look to lose some heat here. So we're just going to do that for now.
I'm here.
Now our Ghost is going to move up over here, and we can engage either of these. I would love to go for that Ignis, and that's, in fact, exactly what we're going to do. Not the best shooting I've ever seen, to be sure, but it's okay. Phase 18, the Axeman closes in.
Damn it! I lost a weapon.
I didn't even realize that I was facing this way. I was under the impression I was facing... Oh no, I did turn like that for these stray shot purposes. Okay, well, the ER medium laser got destroyed there. It's a bit unlucky, but ultimately that's my own fault, 100%. We're going to close in with the Centurion here, and we're going to hit this Axeman. Right in that side arc. Hit a couple hits on the leg there, which isn't the best, but it's okay. Phase 14 is going to be the Ignis. We'll see what it decides to do here with multiple options. Okay, only 5 heat on the fire starter. I like it. What does our ally do here? Moves up with the J. Edgar and fires on the Axeman. Doesn't hit anything. Sure.
Good to go.
Okay, so the Hunchy is going to position right here in this side arc. Light him up.
Engaging.
Once we get in next round, that Axeman is really going to be hurting. And we're going to continue lobbing artillery at this cicada.
Engaging target.
We just need to be in the same vague area. There we go. That was a decent hit there. So the Vulcan at this point can come in and melee from any of these positions. And I'm going to take the rear arc.
Moving.
Good hit. Yep, that was a very, very good melee hit.
That was a critical hit.
Indeed it was. And this guy is now in some substantial danger. I'm going to move out over here
Position confirmed.
and light him up. We missed with the Gauss, but that doesn't matter. He's very close to a knockdown at this point.
Waiting for
Okay,
orders.
our fire starter is now fully capable of moving up and rear arc meleeing this Ignis. And so we shall.
Heading out. You wanna go? Let's go.
Good melee hit. I did expect that to kill him.
Taking damage.
But we did split it amongst 2 areas. Sad.
Mother?
The Ghost is going to move up over here and finish it off. There is, I think, absolutely no way it survives this. I'm going to not fire the 2 medium lasers for heat purposes.
Contact, Commander.
Excellent.
Let's get this done.
Reporting. Enemy vehicle. My heat gauge is...
Absolutely
Yes, Commander.
excellent. Okay, the Centurion is going to walk in over here. Of course, we have no more AC-20 ammo. We'll just pot shot this Axeman. And that may knock it down. Yes, indeed it does. And actually, that incapacitates it. I'll be honest, I didn't expect that. All that's left now is the Cicada, and let's see how it decides to engage with us here. I mean, it should have started running the moment we started fighting its escorts, right? But that's not what it did. And in fact,
On that hit.
it made a really, really bold play there. Certainly not one that I would have taken.
I'm on him.
Yeah, we missed that, but that's okay. The Cicada is totally dead. It's next round that it'll die.
Orders?
This Hunchy will position over here.
Roger.
Ooh, okay. Solid hit there.
Inflicted some heavy damage.
Yes, Commander.
The Blackjack, it's not going to bother with firing right now. There's no point.
Commander.
The Vulcan is going to move off over this direction, and
on
we'll
my
just
way.
pot shot the Ultra AC-5.
We go.
Ooh, that's another hit. This Cicada is so dead. It may not know it yet, but it is. Please don't stray shot me. That would be nice. Thank you.
I'm here.
Okay, this hunchback is just gonna brace.
Our target is bugging out.
You don't say. You don't say she's trying to run away. I'm utterly shocked by this. Okay, we're gonna do something like that for heat purposes.
Locking in coordinates.
Ooh, we missed the melee. That makes me sad.
No luck.
Okay, a couple of good attacks there.
Waiting for orders.
Centurion's gonna move up,
Location confirmed.
and we're going to fire on this guy. There we go. Fantastic. One dead
Enemy
noble.
eliminated.
Mission successful.
So, I mean, losing the large laser on the hunchback was definitely a little bit irritating, but it was my own fault. I shouldn't have positioned it in a side arc manner like that. I was hoping to get away with it, but the Axeman did have the range to deal with that. And we did take some pretty hefty armor damage, but that's completely fine. I mean, we could definitely get ourselves at least 3 Axeman parts here, and I'm not necessarily opposed to that. Is there anything else in here that we really want? I mean, TBMs I'm not too interested in. A couple of Battle Fists wouldn't be terrible. Same with the Hatchet, actually. There's quite a bit here that I do want. Let's just confirm this, see what we end up getting. 3 Axeman parts, and none of the melee parts. Okay, that wasn't fantastic in terms of our rolls, but I guess it'll do. We can get rid of the ferrofibrous armor. We'll keep the double heatsink kit around. Heavy jump jets we'll keep as well. Listen kill LRM ammo is pretty good. We'll definitely keep that around. And otherwise that looks reasonable. So we'll have to replace that ER large laser. I mean, we have ER large lasers. I don't think that's an issue. I'm also potentially interested in reworking that mech anyway. Like, I'm a little bit underwhelmed with it, in all honesty. So let's just go ahead and let this load in, and we'll work on that. Everything else we can let Yang take care of. I think the Centurion took something that we'll have to deal with after Yang is done repairing, but I would rather that Yang just get it done. 104k, yeah, that's fine. We're not hurting right now. So let's go in here, and we are of course going to go to, if these hunchbacks was it, Battle Fists, not this one. It's the 4X one. Right? Right. Okay, we're going to stop that, and we're going to refit this. And yeah, just overall, I would like to repair that. That pulls the ER medium laser out of there. Let's max out this armor, and that gives us some tonnage to work with. Yeah, I mean, there's not a lot here that we can work with. Where are all of our... Where's all of our equipment? Is this a bug? Yeah, we've got equipment. But it's not showing up. Okay, that's exciting. I don't know why this equipment isn't showing up. But that is definitely exciting. I wouldn't necessarily mind replacing the AC2 with like the LBX5 that we've got here if we can find the tonnage for it. I feel like that would be good. But ultimately, if there's nothing that we can do for this particular mech because we've got a bug going on here, then we'll have to come back to this later. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a cut in here, and next episode we are going to see if this works after a game restart. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I'll see you all next time.